Mud here. It's like Christmas again. I have an unboxing video for you that I've been excited about for months and months. This is the second generation Liberator rocket heater from our friends at rocketheater.com in Missouri. They build these here right in the United States. And it comes with all sorts of goodies and all sorts of upgrades from the Gen 1, which was pretty awesome. We had that in here for a few years. There she is. Definitely a sturdy box.
It's still attached at the bottom.
Okay, where are we attached there? Anywhere? Right there.
Yeah, it looks like there's one closer to me too.
Can't tell if I think it's a nail.
Yeah, that looks like a nail head.
Yep. Right there. Beautiful.
Okay, I think that's loose.
Down your corner.
It's easier to rock the whole pallet.
Yeah. I'm going to tilt this your way. Let's see if that gives us some perfect. Oh.
Or we just found the end.
Excellent. There we go. Beautiful. You want me to hand you down this box?
Ooh, it's light.
Yeah.
So this actually feels lighter than the old Liberator did.
I don't know.
Which I'm not complaining.
Yeah. All of us being similar. We can just walk it in. Perhaps. take turns going through the door. Pause to go up.
Yep.
Okay, right there's good because we gotta get it off of the bottom. And so I'm getting ready to open up the box of goodies and show you what came with it. So this is the pellet feeder. It's one of the very, very few that doesn't require electricity, so if the power goes out, you still have heat. This is the little basket that the pellets go in at the bottom here. This is our clean out door. And this will slide right in there and fill up with pellets from our hopper. We'll set that up later. This is the redesign of the pellet hopper too. I'm curious to see what new stuff they have with the pellet hopper. Looks like it's a little bit lower. Oh, it's got a nice little valve in it now. So you can kind of steer how much you want falling down in there. You can also close it if you want to take the pellet hopper off. Before, you just had to scoop them all out if you wanted to switch from pellets to wood scraps. But now you can close the pellet hopper off and take it out. We'll play with that more later. There's also all sorts of things in here. They sent me another one of these. I like this. This has been really great to use with all my different rocket heaters. I keep stealing it from the one and use it on the other. It's a little scraper that lets you go reach clear back in and scrape the ashes out. Very nice tool to have. Here's our pellet feeder base. It hooks right on the bottom of here. It lets us drop the pellets from the hopper down right into that basket down in there. And then the air from these two feeds here comes down in and cools that whole thing. Oh, we got something else in here. This one's got a dual air feed now. Before, it kind of just sat on the top, but you moved it the direction you wanted. Instruction manual. What I really like about this instruction manual, because I got to see this a couple months ago, is that it's got details for the code guys and the insurance guys to allow you to plug this into a 12-foot thermal mass bench. It's been a possibility with Gen 1, but it wasn't in the UL listing for the Gen 1, and now it is. And now it's in the installation manual, which makes our code people very happy. So now this is a rocket mass heater instead of just a rocket heater. I'm very excited about that. Because with that UL listing and the EPA approval, this is the only one I know of in the United States to have both of those to be installed as a wood stove. The Dragon heater has to be installed as a masonry heater, so it has to weigh at least, I believe, 1,600 pounds. And the Gamera, we're still working on getting that UL listed and whatnot. But here we go. This is our nice little lid. We have these close off with a little cap for when you're starting the fire and whatnot. So another thing that I noticed here, the previous model of the Liberator had a metal burn chamber and a metal heat riser inside of here. And now it's got a replaceable ceramic liner inside, which will let the fire burn a lot hotter and theoretically let our heater last a lot longer. I've been burning one of these for more than 3 years and have had No indication of it burning out, which is really nice. They were really careful to have cooling fins all the way along in here on the Gen 1. But now the heat will stay inside and the fire will burn hotter and cleaner and more efficiently because they've got this ceramic liner inside. I'm very excited about that. Now I can show you here. This is a lot heavier of a stainless steel as well, including these stainless steel rods here rather than the an expanded stainless steel lath, which was fine, but this should last a lot longer. And they've been testing that for years now to try to get something as sturdy as they could possibly get, which is really great. If you're going to install this in a mobile home, manufactured home, or in an area where code requires a dedicated air feed for the heater, these are going to really make a difference. This is our clean out door, and it's got a ceramic liner on the inside of it. I'm really excited to see how that ceramic liner changes things. Should help it stay hotter inside, which will be, have a cleaner burn and a more efficient burn. We're going to set this up where I had the last one here plugged into this thermal mass bench, but we're going to look around a little bit more. It came very nicely shipped. Large plywood box wrapped securely in plastic, so nothing went anywhere. And then I like this; it was bolted to the pallet, so everything was secure on its way out here. And those holes will let you bolt it to the floor if your code requires that. This is another one of the upgrades from the previous model, from the Gen 1. The Gen 1 had the top welded on, so if you wanted to clean out the inside, you had to reach in from the exhaust here or from the front clean out. But this lets us have a peek inside. Oh, this is really heavy. It's got a nice fiberglass gasket with its own welded-in groove. We definitely want some light in there. Beautiful. Oh, this is so great. We have ceramic board insulation all the way down the inside of there. That ought to make the fire burn a lot hotter than the previous model. And it comes through the burn chamber as well down there. This will be a lot easier to clean out if we ever have to, and definitely easier to inspect. And these ceramic boards are replaceable, which means that eventually, as they wear out, you can unbolt the stainless steel bolts here and put in new ones, new ceramic boards. That's really great. Plenty of room down there to catch any of the flying ash. Some people like to light these with newspaper or burn Christmas wrapping paper or things in here that aren't a good idea, but we do them anyway. And that means a lot of ash coming up through the system, moving very fast because the gases move very fast. And it can clog things eventually in a rocket heater. So to have a space down at the bottom, a couple inches deep, where that stuff can settle before it goes out the tube and then gets maybe stuck in the chimney or goes out into the atmosphere as particulate pollution. This is really great. Oh, I'm so excited to get this fired up. Unlike the Gamera and the previous version of this that had, I want to say the previous tube was like yay big, so it was really hard to fill and keep it from clogging. Sometimes the wood would catch on the inside. And
it's a shorter feed tube too.
It's a shorter feed tube, and the feed tube is even with the inside of the ceramic board, so there's nothing to catch on. And that ceramic board is going to keep things a lot hotter inside, right there. which means that we're not going to have the occasional issue we had with things blowing out, like cooling down so much that they didn't stay. Feels like the metal's thicker on this one, but I'll have to check with them to be sure. I still think I want to put it up on bricks.
Where did we put the bricks?
The bricks are right here.
Wait, it has like a significant gap underneath the whole thing though.
It does, yes, but it was actually quite warm on the previous one underneath at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could melt butter on toast. I couldn't cook anything, but I could. And also our pipe
just
is higher.
Yeah. So we'll have to do it just to get it to fit.
I'm just more comfortable with it being further away from the ground. Also.
So wait until we lift it, and then you'll be able to move the wood out.
Beautiful. I'm going to step back this way. Thank you. That made a big difference, Kristen.
Okay.
This whole thing is going to go that way a good ways, and yeah, 6 inches. We want to go that way 6 inches, and we want to come. Okay, front needs to come out
Towards me?
I'm sorry, toward the front door. The front needs to go toward the front door another 2 inches, 3 inches.
Or you mean backwards? Yeah.
Okay, I can tilt that way. And then the whole thing needs to come toward me 3 or 4 inches.
That's past your bricks.
Okay, that should do it.
That sounded satisfying.
That was a satisfying sound. And there are 3 holes in this super thick steel flange, which makes it so much easier to get the whole thing to stay where I put it.
What size ended up being the right size for the folks at home?
For the folks at home, the hex head drill screws, the 8 by 3 3/4 inch, work very well. Self-tapping all the way. All right. We're pretty solid here. There's a good deal of draft coming through already. So we want this to be good and lit before it goes in there.
Oh, you can hear it purr already.
Yeah.
If you like this sort of thing, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or support our work and get access to exclusive mud and fire content at patreon.com/Uncle Mud. Thank you.